And that's 300. You know what really pisses me off, guys? I know there's a lot of guys out there who aren't where they want to be. It pisses me off because it pisses me off even more if they aren't aware about this, but I am. Is that we're all the same in the sense that we all have the same God-given potential. And most guys out there are wasting away their time, which is the most precious commodity that's out there. We can't ever get our time back. We can get our money back, but never our time. And it pisses me off that there's guys out there who want to be in a different place where they are now, but they're constantly going back to the repeated bad habits that are keeping them where they are. And that's freaking, like, I don't mean to judge because I was there too, but it just roused my blood to know somebody has so much potential and they just continue to accept mediocrity. Oh, it's not gonna be that bad. I'll just have this slice of cake and I'll just smoke this joint. I'll watch a little porn here and there. And all this stuff is just keeping them stuck. It's negatively affecting their mental health. And then they wonder why they're not making progress. Oh, like there's successful people that smoke weed, like Elon Musk. You're not Elon Musk. What you have to understand is if you want to get out of your current situation and you're uncomfortable and you don't like it, you have to start killing the old you, the current you, all the current habits you have, the people you hang around with, the way you speak about yourself negatively or whatever, and imagine how the best version of you, where you want to be, how that version of you currently treats himself, the current habits, what he does, how he gets up in the morning, how physically fit he is. And you got to start acting like it now. You got to fake it till you make it. Seriously. It's the only way to get out of where you currently are. You might think you're uncomfortable, you don't like where you are, but in reality, you are. You're comfortable. You don't care. Their current situation isn't painful enough, uncomfortable enough to get you to want to take action. Extreme, messy action. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. As long as you're taking action and it's messy, it's better than not. It's better than continuing to sleep in, smoke weed, watch porn, hang around with negative people. It's no wonder you're stuck. And you don't care enough to do anything about it. All right, I got my 300 jump ropes in as a warm-up. Today I just really want to focus on like the wall uchimata for some flexibility and then my tios using the elastic bands. Comment below if what I just said kind of resonated with you, maybe like steered something up deep down in you. Because believe it or not, I was that person, man. When I make these judo diaries with you guys, I imagine I'm talking to the old me, seriously. Because I'm 26. For so long, I would be in a different place right now if I would have adapted this mentality long ago. There's so many people younger than me that are in farther positions than me. And if you're older and you're watching this, it's never too late. It's never too late to self-improve, honestly. What are you doing? Like watching porn and freaking not making uncomfortable progress to your goals. It doesn't mean much to you. You much rather be comfortable, watch porn, sleep in, skip the gym, hit up your ex, and do comfortable things. Versus embracing the discomfort of discovering the best version of yourself requires. It's not going to be easy, guys. I'll tell you. If you've been keeping up with my vlogs, my raw judo diaries, I told you guys in the last episode, I applied to work, different places, right? I just came back from working at freaking Chipotle, dude, for 8 hours. And I rested for 30 minutes. I got back on an I got back to work on my computer for an hour, and I decided to get this workout in and film it for you guys. I don't care if I'm working a job. I got up at 4:30, regardless, same thing. Worked for 2 hours and a half on my business, then went to work for 8 hours, came back and do the same. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow again and do the same. Like, why do you think there's few successful people out there, or people with above average results in anything? Because they did the work that the average guy isn't willing to. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. And that should excite you, because the fact that it's hard, but you were willing to do the hard things and you got the result, that should make you proud, because most people wouldn't. That's why they quit. That's why most people are fat, out of shape. They're stuck with a woman they don't truly like deep down, because they were willing to settle for an average life and they weren't willing to work for it, man. I don't want that for you. I've seen that kind of life. It sucks. And that's why I fight every single day to improve myself so I don't end up with an average life. I don't care if it takes me a couple years. It's supposed to be hard. Never be satisfied. Like, I don't know how else to run it through you, man. Like, nothing worth having is gonna come easy. Don't you understand? It's kind of cool little, I don't know if that would work actually. You gotta do your uchimatos like that. Then, boom. Oh, I like that drill because it really helps my flexibility. The Uchimata. Comment below, why do you think people never reach where they want to be? Do you think what I just said makes sense? I do. Like, it's just logical. It seems like that's how the world works. It's like there's certain levels to your life. And it's like level 1 to 10 maybe is like average. And the reason they say it's lonely at the top above this barrier is because the barrier is a bunch of difficulties, getting up early, working 3 jobs, working tons of hours on your side hustle, a lot of difficulties, a lot of rejections here, and this keeps most of the weak people down here. It's like a filter. It filters out the weak people, and only like 2, 3, 4 people out of like 10,000s and thousands of people actually make it to the top. Because that filter, that barrier, put those people who were meant to be up here to the test. It filtered out, and it showed them what they really got. Do you think you have what it takes? Prove it to me. Prove it to yourself, more importantly. What's your plan in 2025 to get out of the rut that you're in? What's your plan in 2025 to lose that body fat, to get more agile, to improve your judo, your martial art, to improve your confidence, to adapt better habits? Serious, man. Time, like I said in the beginning, time is the most precious commodity that's out there. You don't get time back. You can get money back, but what's more valuable to you? Money or time? I'm always going to say time. I'll do my tiles like this. I'm only going to work right side today. How much time do I got on this thing? It just pisses me off, man, because I'm as humble as I can be, and I know I'm not freaking special. I literally grew up in like a freaking normal suburb in Chicago. Maybe I grew up kind of weird because I moved from place to place and didn't really fit in. But like, I don't feel like esoteric or like a god or anything like that. No freaking way. I'm just like you. But I just chose to say no to certain things I know aren't going to benefit me, like going out with friends, hanging out with hoes, drinking on weekends, smoking weed, all that stuff that is keeping you stuck, and then replacing it with the good habits. Because honestly, when I did that exercise that I told you, like imagining the best version of you, that excited me. That made me like get fed up one day, like back in November of 2024, I was so pissed off listening to like podcasts and stuff from like Andy Elliott and like a bunch of other self-improvement guys. They all said this thing in common. Like, you really do got to kill the old version of you, because think of it. If the current version of you isn't where you want to be, you have to make a change. You do. There's no other way. The best version of you, the millionaire version of you, the fittest version of you is not doing the current habits, I guarantee you, that you are. You have to start changing things. You have to take a hard look in the mirror tonight, or this morning, wherever you are, in the car, and just ask yourself, are you okay living another couple months, couple years in this current state that you're in, current habits? Because it's those habits, that mindset, that's keeping you there. It's that simple. I hate all these like success gurus that you know, try to do all their marketing saying, oh, get rich fast and change your life fast. It's not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. Trust me, I did not want to come out here in the cold in this freaking garage and freaking film a judo workout. I'd rather just be average and freaking sleep because I'm tired from work. But I know that's not going to get me where I want to be, guys. Even if I manage to inspire a couple of you, that's honestly all I need. And if this offends you, man, this isn't the channel for you. I'm done uploading like dopamine, like entertaining ass, like videos. I really want to change some lives. I want to start a revolution, guys. Like, this stuff pisses me off. The fact that we all have the same freaking potential, but we're investing our time and energy into bullcrap. That's freaking unacceptable. If you say, like, how dare you say you want to be a millionaire? How dare you say you want to get fit, but you're doing the same old freaking habits, man? That's unacceptable. And I say this to myself as well, because I'm not perfect either. I strive to get 1% better every day. 1% more disciplined, 1% more harder mentally, 1% stronger physically, 1% better with my faith in the Lord. Because honestly, at the end of the day, working hard and like making money and getting fit, I just view it as like a fun way to pass time before either I die or the Lord Jesus Christ comes for us. Because we can't take success or anything cool, materialistic to the grave with us, can we? It's all, in the end, about how we treated others and our works for the Lord. Isn't that right? And if you're like a Muslim or you're not a Christian, that's cool. I don't discriminate. You're still more than welcome on the Joey Gonzalez YouTube channel. But yeah, guys, watch my Instagram stories. I really go into depth, my everyday life, how I'm struggling and persevering through all the struggles and still managing to get up at 4:30 every day, killing it, doing my habits, doing what I said I was going to do, making myself proud. That's the thing, you know? If you want to gain confidence, you have to be competent. The easiest way and the quickest way to gain that competence is fulfilling your promises you made to yourself. If you told yourself you were going to diet strictly and perfectly for a week and you don't do it, guess what that's going to do to your mental health? You're going to start disrespecting yourself and you're going to start like not believing in yourself and you're going to get stuck in this rut and this negative cycle. But it doesn't have to be that hard. You can take little baby steps like get up an hour earlier every day for a week. Boom. You just stacked major wins right there. Take a cold shower every other day for 10 seconds. Build yourself up to 20 seconds, to a full minute every day. Boom, another win. Go to the gym twice a week, for a month, every week. That's another win. And by the time you know it, you'll start making more challenging and more challenging tasks to the point where you transform your life. How? Through your habits. It's all in your mindset, baby. It's crazy how we underestimate the power of our minds, guys. I'm going to finish with this last Uchimata set. But the mind that the Lord has given us is truly powerful. It says 365 times in the Bible, do not be afraid. I think a lot of us are afraid of our own potential sometimes because we know how powerful we can be if we actually stick to our habits and stick to our word and fulfill our own promises we make to ourselves. Just imagine, dude, if you fulfilled every little promise you made to yourself for 365 days. That's a year. Tell me right now in the comments, will you not be a different person if you did that? It's all your habits. So if you want to be in a different place than where you are today, it's got to start with your habits, man. Changing that up. Stop getting up so late. Stop smoking weed. Stop watching other people have sex on your freaking computer screen. Get up and move. Go work out. Go lose freaking 10% body fat if you're overweight. Go conquer your mindset. Go learn how to talk to people. Go approach strangers like I did for freaking 1.5 years. I would literally take my ass to the mall and to the beach alone, and I treated it like the gym. 5 girls. I said, I'm not going home unless I approach 5 strangers and try to get their number and then come home. I did that, and it benefited me socially. I gained a lot of social confidence. It's all about that discomfort, man. If you want to grow, growth only happens through discomfort and struggles. There's no other way around it, man. I'm always going to tell you guys the truth. I'm always going to stick it to you guys raw. Pause. I'm never going to hold anything back, and, even about myself. It's tough out here, guys. It is. But you got to be tougher up here. How far can you take it? How much pain can you take? How much discomfort are you willing to accept? How much consistency doing the hard things are you willing to put up with? How many no's are you willing to accept? Do you really want it that bad? Do you really want to lose that weight that bad? Do you really want to change your life that bad? I'm telling you guys, on the other side of all that pain and that struggle, there's a whole new life, I'm telling you. And we can't do this alone. We need the Lord. The Lord gives us strength. The Lord gives me strength every day. When I get up at 4, it's the first thing I do before I have any coffee in my body. I thank the Lord that I'm awake another day to prove to myself that I can be the best version of me that He created me to be. Isn't that amazing? Whoa. Well, that's it for today's judo garage workout. And I'll just end it with this, man. If you are somebody that resonated with this message in any way, and you're sick of the current you want to be where you want to be, and you're sick of the current habits, and you've tried everything, like you just can't figure it out on your own. That's okay. I was like that too. And it wasn't until I started looking into other people who were where I wanted to be, and I looked into their work and stuff, and I hired a couple mentors. And they helped me fix my mindset, give me the path, the blueprint. Now I'm not there yet, necessarily where I want to be, but I'm on the way. I cut out a lot of bad habits. I did a lot of good progress in the last 2 years, and it's been amazing. And I actually have my own mentorship where I help like-minded guys who are into judo and aren't necessarily in the best shape physically and mentally where they want to be. But that's what I help them do. I help them get to this point. Basically where I am, where I can tell my mind and my body to do whatever I want at any given moment. Within reason, obviously. Discipline-wise. If I want to get up at freaking 4:30, I'm going to do it. I can fulfill my promises to myself. It's all in the mind. It's all over years and months and years of consistently doing this. So if that's you and you want to lose that weight, you want to get in better shape physically and mentally, book a call with me. But only if you really feel like you're willing to do the uncomfortable to get to where you want to be. There's a link in the description. Book a call with me, and we'll see if you are the right fit for my mentorship program and if you're meant to go through all the discomfort that I will potentially give you. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next episode of Raw Judo Diaries. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you there.